Welcome to today's webinar. My name is Sarah Little. I'm Director of Business Development here at ASTA, and I will be the organizer for today's presentation. I'm honored to introduce today's presenter, Eva Jenner, Vice President of Sales at Holland America Line, who will be presenting today's webinar, Exploring Holland America Line's Immersive and Enriching Destinations. Before we get started, I'd like to point out a few important features on your screen that will allow you to interact with us via the web. We will be answering questions at the end of the presentation. To ask a question, you will use your GoToWebinar pane. Near the bottom of this pane is an area that says Questions. If you click on the arrow next to where it says Questions, it will open up a window pane. This is what you will use to communicate with us. If you are having trouble hearing the presentation, please make sure that your speakers are turned on. If you called in, try hanging up and dialing back in again. You can send me any technical issue via the Questions pane, and I will try to answer them. Please note that all audience members are muted. We certainly want to hear from you, but we have so many people on the call that the background noise would be prohibitive, and we want to ensure that everyone can hear the entire presentation. Finally, please note that this webinar is being recorded and will be available for on-demand viewing to ASTA members on asta.org. Now, let's get started. It is my pleasure to introduce Eva Jenner.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much, Sarah. That was a fabulous welcome, and I am really happy to be here today to talk to all of you wonderful travel advisors about the immersive and enriching destinations that Holland America Line can bring to your clients. So first, I want to tell you a little bit about who Holland America Line is. I'm sure that most, if not all of you, are already familiar with Holland America Line. And if you're not, this is a great opportunity for you to get to know Holland America Line a little bit better. And as you see on this screen, we are really the cruise line dedicated to explorers, foodies, and music lovers. And if you haven't seen our brand video yet, we have it in some local markets as well as on some cable networks. You can always go to our YouTube channel where you can see the commercials that we're airing, which includes our brand video that talks about who Holland America Line is, as well as 2 commercials about Alaska and Europe. And I'm going to go actually deeper into those destinations in a bit. But we're really we're confident about who we are, and we want you to be confident about who Holland America Line is so that you're able to sell our brand to your clients. And I think it's very important to mention that in order to be successful, you need to really put the right clients on the right ships, and that's true of any type of vacation. It's important not to chase promotions or price, because you want to make sure that the experience that your clients are getting is exactly what you're delivering to them, and the recommendations that you're providing to them fit with what they're looking for, because then you create an annuity where they'll come back to you time and time again to help plan their vacations. So let's go a little deeper into Holland America Line. I know a lot of brands talk to you about destinations, about the food that they have on board, about the entertainment, but I want to really highlight the fact that Holland America Line really goes to every, I don't want to say everywhere in the world, but we really do touch on all 7 seas and all 7 continents. And when it comes to your clients that are the foodies, it's amazing that we don't just have 1 celebrity chef, we have 7 celebrity chefs on our culinary council. And they really do have a say in the menus that we have on board our ships. You'll see in our main dining room, your clients will be able to see on the left-hand side of the menu, there will be recommendations from one of the culinary council members. And it's fabulous because the recommendations are based off of their recipes. So it's a great way for your clients to have amazing food from a variety of, as I like to call them, rock star chefs. And then our entertainment. You cannot find a better place to rock out with the best music at sea. And I shouldn't say just at sea, because it really is the best music venue that you'll ever, your clients will ever experience. That's because we've got partnerships with some amazing brands. And just to name a few of them, we have a music walk area on board most of our ships, where it includes Lincoln Center Stage, We work with Lincoln Center in New York, and we bring on board these professional music artists who are in a quartet, and they play not just classical music, but they'll also play hits from today. And it's very interesting how they combine the two together. It's really a lovely, lovely experience to have. We also recently partnered with Rolling Stone magazine, and we've introduced the Rolling Stone Rock Room on our two newest ships, the New Statendam and Koningsdam. Now here, if you have clients who really like rock music, they'll go there and hear this fabulous band play all the hits that your clients may have seen in Rolling Stone magazine and on the charts. We also have B.B. King's Blues Club, and that's on a number of our ships. This is a area where we get artists from the Memphis, Tennessee area. They come on board and they play, and it's not heavy blues music. It's really, you'll hear things like Michael Jackson, Beyonce. It's really the type of music that you can dance to. And last but not least, Billboard on board. We've partnered with Billboard magazine, and we've got two dueling pianos where your clients can sit around and listen to hits from the last 5 decades. They can also sing along. It's very much a venue where they can participate and really get interactive with the musicians. One thing I want to point out with our musicians is that we have different musicians for every venue. So they're not playing in the Rolling Stone Rock Room and then switching over to B.B. King's Blues Club. We really wanted to make sure we had artists that in their genre. And so don't forget about Music Walk. When you think about music at sea, we definitely provide the best that's out there. So when we talk about Holland America Line is for explorers, foodies, and music lovers, it's the destinations, the culinary offerings that we have, and the entertainment that we have on board. So as you look through your database of your clients and you're trying to figure out, well, which one of my clients really fits with Holland America Line and what Holland America Line has to offer, we call our guests the modern explorer. These are people who are very curious. They want to live life to the fullest. They collect experiences over material things. I think that's an important thing because that really goes into the unique experiences that Holland America Line offers. They also value the personalization, and that goes to the service that we provide on board. Our crew is second to none. They are there to serve your clients and to make their vacations so enjoyable. And because of the size of our mid-size ships, these are perfectly sized ships that provide those connections with other people on board. And they also, your clients that respond to emotional benefits. So think about those modern explorers that you have in your database. When it comes down to it, simply said, we're not your grandparents' cruise line anymore. And I don't want you to think about demographics. I want you to think about psychographics. And what I mean by that is don't think about age or their income level, their salary level. Don't think about those things. Think about the things, their likes, their dislikes, their preferences, because that's how you're going to put them on the right brand. So we are really the cruise line for those explorers, foodies, and music lovers. We're not for everyone, but we may be just right for some of your clients. So think about that. Put that in the back of your mind when you are talking to your clients about their next cruise vacation. Now, I want to switch gears for a second and talk to you about a recent event that we had on board. If you hadn't heard, we had Oprah's Girls Getaway cruise on our brand new ship, the New Statendam. What was great about this was that We had a lot of new to cruisers that came on board. Oprah has definitely a following, and what's really funny about this cruise, and this is unlike other cruises we've had, I think we may have had less than 100 men on board. But the men felt at home because it was very warm and welcoming. There were so many the Oprah magazine content that we shared on board during this 4-day cruise. It was sold out in less than 24 hours. Now, this is a partnership that we have with the Oprah magazine. And although Oprah's not going to be on every single one of our sailings, we were lucky to get her on this one. There will be content on all the North America sailings that we have, where there will be Oprah's reading room on board. There's going to be Just Breathe. There's going to be fashion advice. So that type of content will still be on board our ships. It's just Oprah won't be on. This picture that you see here, I was lucky enough to sit in on this session where Oprah got a chance to speak with this author, Tara Westover, who wrote this book, Educated. If you haven't heard of it, it's a very, very interesting story about how her upbringing and how she never went to school until she was 17 when she went to college. It was the first time she ever stepped into a school. But a very interesting story. This is part of Oprah's reading room, one of the books from her reading room, and it was great to have the author on board too and have that interaction. And after we had Oprah's Girls Getaway, we also had the dedication ceremony for that ship, the new Statendam. She is our newest ship to the fleet. The capacity of that ship is 2,650. That's the largest, that and the Koningsdam, the sister ship. Those two are the largest ships that we have in our fleet. So just by the virtue of that number, you can tell that we do not have any large ships. It really is within the mid-size premium category. So on February 2nd, we had the dedication ceremony on board the new Statendam with Oprah as the godmother. We had approximately 9,000 people watch the live stream event. If you haven't had a chance to see it, you can go to our YouTube page, and you can watch. You can see a copy of that event. It was quite something, and we actually had someone who represented travel advisors as part of the dedication ceremony. So if you haven't seen our YouTube page, Holland America, go to our website that's dedicated just for you. That's GoHal.com, GoHal.com. And you can see a copy of that event there too. As I mentioned before, we go to all 7 seas, all 7 continents, with over 500 cruises that reach more than 100 countries and more than 450 ports of call. Today, in particular, I want to talk to you about 2 of the areas that we are experts in. That's Alaska and Europe. We have deep roots in both areas and unmatched experience. So let's first start off with Alaska. When it comes to Alaska, well, we are Alaska. Did you know that Holland America Line has been showing guests Alaska since 1947? That was even before Alaska was a state. With unmatched experience and insider knowledge, we are the Alaska experts. Our deep history and roots in the Great Land mean your clients will discover the iconic and authentic Alaska from Glacier Bay National Park and Denali National Park and Preserve to the wild Yukon territory. We're going to take a look at 3 ways that your clients can explore the Great Land with Holland America Line. And I'll tell you up front the 3 ways: cruise through Alaska cruise, through Denali, and then the Yukon. So we'll hit on all 3 of those things. Let's first talk about cruising. So we offer the ultimate Alaska cruise experience, the best of Alaska's glaciers and ports, plus premium ships and programming designed for Alaska exploration. Did you know we have more permits to access Glacier Bay National Park than any other cruise line? Part of that is because we've been there for such a long period of time, so we've been grandfathered in to receive a number of permits. They aren't giving a lot of permits out these days, so we do have more permits than anyone else. What does that mean to you and your clients? That means your clients will have a lot of cruise options to choose from that include Glacier Bay. We also have more ships in Alaska than any other cruise line, which means more convenient options from multiple ports of embarkation. Plus, we offer more glacier viewing options. Every cruise includes one or more opportunities for glacier viewing at Glacier Bay National Park, Hubbard Glacier, the Twin Sawyer Glaciers of Tracy Arm, or College Fjord. So there really is a lot to choose from for your clients when it comes to Alaska and Holland America Line. Let's take a look at some of those itineraries. In 2019, and there's still time to book your clients for Alaska cruises this season. Our 7-day Alaska cruises sail round trip from either Vancouver or Seattle. They include the Inside Passage, Glacier Bay, or Hubbard Glacier. We have 6 ships sailing our 7-day itineraries, giving your clients a lot of choices to see Alaska. And we also have 14 and 21-day Alaska cruises, which offer an even more immersive experience for your clients who want to see as much of Alaska as they can. Just look at the number of ports and the scenic cruising your clients will experience on our 21-day Ultimate Alaska and Pacific Northwest Adventurer. There's really no better way to see the Great Land than on a Holland America Line Alaska cruise. One thing I want to mention about the 21-day cruise is that there are 3 dates for that, and it starts in May. What's nice about this is that it's part of our EXE in-depth programming. If you haven't heard about EXE in-depth voyages, please go to GoHalcom to learn more, or contact your business development manager. This is really the most immersive experience your clients can have, and it hits so many of the ports in Alaska, some of them that I think other cruise lines don't even go to. Okay, we've covered the first part, Alaska cruising. Let's cover the second part of how your clients can see Alaska. If your clients are headed to Alaska, they shouldn't miss the #1 reason why people go to the Great Land. It's all about Denali. Our Denali land and sea journeys give your clients both the Alaska cruise and the premier Denali experience. Your clients can choose from journeys ranging from 9 to 14 days. On the land portion of their journey, they'll visit Fairbanks, Anchorage, Seward, Alyeska, Talkeetna, and either 1, 2, or 3 nights in Denali, depending upon the journey they choose. With 9 Denali land and sea journeys to choose from, your clients are sure to find a journey that's perfect for them. It's really the most immersive way to experience the wonder of Denali National Park. And our very own McKinley Chalet Resort is conveniently located near the gates of the park, with access to our private Denali Square. Let's take a look at our Denali Square. This is a fabulous area for your clients to unwind and relax. Denali Square is nestled on our 60-acre McKinley Chalet Resort at the gates of Denali National Park. It's a perfect place to soak up the Alaska experience. Your clients can dine, relax, connect, explore, and be entertained in our private retreat. The largest building in the complex is Karsten's. This is the grand 7,000 square foot, 2-story restaurant showcasing views of the neighboring mountains. An inviting deck with fire pits and outdoor seating also allow your clients to immerse themselves in the special venue as they drink and dine. Denali Square is best described as both a hub and a retreat for Holland America Line guests at the doorstep of Denali National Park. So think about it. If we're at the doorstep of Denali National Park, your clients do not have to take a long bus ride in order to go and see Denali. It is so convenient. We really are at the doorstep. At the center of Denali Square is an amphitheater with a covered performance stage and bench seating for your clients to enjoy a variety of local shows, ranger talks, and demonstrations. Those wanting to quench their thirst or listen to live music can visit Gold Nugget Saloon, home to the Music of Denali Dinner Theater. Denali Square also features cozy fire pits to gather around on a cool Alaska evening and make s'mores. outdoor seating for your clients who wish to enjoy the scenery, retail shops offering local goods, and an artist in residence cabin where Alaska native and local artists display and discuss their works. Walking paths in and around Denali Square show off the property's mountainous landscapes and beautiful setting nestled just across the Nenana River from Denali National Park. So I just want to give you a little tidbit about this area. What's nice is that you really get a chance to connect with people, whether it's friends or people that you've just met in this gathering area. Denali Square is perfect to just relax. We had a sales meeting up there a couple of years ago when Denali Square first opened. So your BDM probably had a chance to go and see an experience so you can ask them questions about it. It's nice to sit around the fire pit and listen to music under that covered amphitheater. I really found it to be such a relaxing place because as you look around, the skies are clear and beautiful. You see all the stars, the mountains, and the scenery around really help you to relax. So this is something that you should consider for your clients who want to have a more in-depth experience within Alaska. Also, I want to make sure that I tell you about a new building that we are introducing this season. It's nearly complete with its construction. So this is a rendering of how one of the suites will look. This is a 3-story high new building that will fit seamlessly into the resort with rooms that feature the resort's signature rustic chic decor. Of the new building's 99 guest accommodations, 54 of them will be junior suites with a wide range of amenities, including larger room with a seating area, private balcony with expansive views of Denali National Park, s'mores kits to enjoy at Denali Square, and much more. So this, as you see here, is an example of a junior suite. There is an extra charge if you want your clients to stay in the junior suite. It's $99 per person per night. And the best part about that is that it's commissionable to you. So make sure you remember that if you book your clients on a Denali land and sea journey, and especially for your veranda and suite guests, don't forget to add on the junior suite option for your clients so that it's a little bit more, but you get a commission on that. And I think they'll really enjoy it. Now, the third part of Alaska, we've covered cruises, we've covered Denali. I also now want to tell you about the Yukon. Did you know that Holland America Line is the only cruise line that combines Alaska with the majesty of the Yukon, rich in gold rush history? And our Yukon and Denali land and sea journeys include a journey host who will accompany your clients every single step of the way during the land portion of their trip. Our Yukon and Denali land and sea journeys include a 3, 4, or 7-day cruise before or after the land portion of the journey. Your clients can choose from journeys ranging from 9 to 18 days. On the land portion of the journey, they'll visit Whitehorse, Dawson, Fairbanks, Anchorage, and Skagway with either 2 or 3 nights in Denali, depending upon the journey they choose. With 6 Yukon and Denali land and sea journeys to choose from, your clients have plenty of choices to experience the Yukon and Denali. So we've gone over quite a few options for your clients in Alaska. The things I want you to remember: we are Alaska. So remember Holland America Line first when you're considering Alaska. The second thing is that we have 3 different options for your clients to choose from, whether it's cruise only, whether it's the Denali land and sea journey, or it's the Yukon and Denali land and sea journey. And there are multiple options under each of those. So make sure that you are well versed in the different options that are available. And the best way to do that is to make sure you talk to your business development manager. Make sure you take your Holland America Line Academy courses. We even will be introducing shortly a specialist course on Alaska. But we provide so much great information, and we have a lot of promotional tools too for you on GoHalcom that I'll cover in a little bit. The second area of the world that Holland America Line has extensive experience in is really Europe. Holland America Line was born in Europe, so we know it very, very well. From sites that represent history's most pivotal moments to the crossroads of so many vibrant cultures, there's no place quite like Europe, and your clients will benefit from our vast experience in this region. All of our cruise itineraries offer just the right balance of action-packed days in ports with relaxing days at sea, plus extended hours and overnight stays in select cities. We also include more overnights at the beginning and end of our cruises, so your clients can spend an extra day exploring cities like Barcelona, Venice, and Rome, and use a ship as their hotel. That's actually a very nice feature because when they fly over to Europe, they want to be able to spend a pretty nice chunk of time in the cities that they're going to. And so having those overnights is an added benefit for your clients without having to pay for an additional hotel room. Whether your clients are making their maiden voyage to Europe and they want to see its more iconic sites, or they've traveled here before and are hoping to experience some of its seldom visited destinations, Holland America Line has a Europe cruise vacation they've been waiting for. For 2019, we've added some exciting new features to our Europe program. We have more Mediterranean cruises now. The Koningsdam will be joined throughout the season by Veendam and Nieuw Statendam, cruising the Western Mediterranean, Adriatic Sea, and Greek Isles from iconic cities such as Barcelona, Rome, and Venice. The new transatlantic itineraries that we have, your clients can set sail from Lisbon to Boston via the remote Azores on our 12-day Voyage of the Explorers, or discover rare ports of call in Morocco and Madeira on the 18-day Casablanca and Canary Islands Explorer from Fort Lauderdale to Lisbon. For those are great itineraries for if your clients are interested in just having to fly one way and not having to do round trip. Doing those transatlantics are really a fabulous option for them. And as far as exploring Iceland, from steaming geysers to adorable puffins, Iceland is an otherworldly experience. Holland America Line offers a diverse range of itineraries that combine visits to Iceland with fascinating ports of call in destinations such as Scotland, Greenland, Norway, and the Faroe Islands. I think that's going to be my next trip, maybe on my bucket list, because those are areas of the world that I have not really visited before, and I know that it's beautiful and a lot of those areas are untouched. Culinary shore excursions in partnership with Food and Wine. We've had a long relationship with Food and Wine magazine, and we have now developed shore excursions in combinations with Food and Wine. So your clients can enjoy an ever-expanding array of culinary-themed shore excursions exploring food, wine, and culture in some of the world's most renowned culinary hotspots. And as I mentioned before, many of our carefully crafted itineraries offer overnight stays in some of Europe's most desirable destinations, including cities such as Athens, Barcelona, Venice, Reykjavik, St. Petersburg, and more. I had mentioned the Mediterranean. Our Mediterranean cruises range from 9 to 14 days. I really think about it this way. If your clients are going to go to Europe, they should spend a pretty significant amount of time there. It's not somewhere, it's such a long plane ride that it has to be worth their while. So our Mediterranean cruises, 9 to 14 days, that's a nice period of time. 3 of our more popular itineraries are Ancient Empires, Mediterranean Legends, and Mediterranean Rivieras. These itineraries all sail round-trip Rome on Koningsdam, our first Pinnacle class ship. These itineraries visit ports in Italy, Greece, Spain, and more, with overnights in Athens, Valletta, and Barcelona. And Northern Europe. Our Northern Europe cruises range from 7 to 20 days. A few of our more popular itineraries are Viking Sagas, British and Irish Explorer, Baltic Explorer, and Spitsbergen and Arctic Circle Explorer. These itineraries all sail round-trip Rotterdam or Amsterdam, and they visit ports in Ireland, Russia, the UK, Iceland, and more, with overnights in Dublin, St. Petersburg, Edinburgh, and Reykjavik. I mentioned the long trip over to Europe and making the most of your client's time while they're there. I want to give you a little hint about something that we do that's pretty unique. We call them our collector's voyages. One of the best sales tips about the Europe season is our collector's voyages. You have the opportunity to earn more commission, and your clients have the opportunity to explore even more by combining two itineraries together. For example, you can combine our 12-day Mediterranean tapestry and 12-day Adriatic dream into the 24-day voyage. And you see right here on our screen how we really don't visit a lot of the same ports twice. What we do is we try to connect countries that are oceans apart, and the memories that your clients will collect will last a lifetime. So just remember, this is an option. What's nice is that your clients will get a discount if they combine the two together for the collector's voyage. And then remember, your commission then basically doubles because you have two voyages that you've put together. And part of the thing that we offer on board that will help your clients when they're either in Alaska, in Europe, or any other part of the world is we have this wonderful area on board our ship, which we call Exploration Central. Holland America Line's exclusive Exploration Central offers indispensable insights and tips from location experts and interactive activities and cultural encounters that help make your client's journey more engaging, vivid, and meaningful. Throughout the voyage, your clients can talk with our destination experts who are available throughout the day to answer questions and provide information. And part of this Exploration Central programming that we have on board our ships, we have four different offerings that I want to mention. We have EXC guides, and they are onboard experts who provide your clients with the insights and advice about everything from local customs and simple, useful phrases to the best tours, most popular sites, and insider tips. We also have EXC Talks. This helps deepen your client's appreciation of each new destination with the kinds of tales that only locals know. We also have EXC Encounters. This helps your clients delve into each destination's cultures with local experts, artists, and performers on board our ships, even before your clients explore what's available on land. And our award-winning shore excursions give your clients more unique options for exploring ashore with a level of comfort, care, and convenience they won't find anywhere else. So now that we've talked about who Holland America Line is, the type of clients, the modern explorer, that is a perfect for Holland America Line. We've talked about how Holland America Line goes to sails all 7 seas and all the different ports that we go to with all the unique itineraries that we have. We dove a little deeper into 2 areas of the world that Holland America Line is the known expert. That's Alaska and Europe. How are you going to take all that knowledge and put it together to then book your clients? Well, what we found with our travel advisors is the #1 reason why the most successful travel agencies thrive is that about 1/3 or more of their overall business comes from selling groups. To help you sell groups, we have programs that offer you extra amenities and commissions. Here are some reasons why you should invest time in booking groups. Groups significantly increase profits and generate repeat business. No initial deposit is required to set up a group. Group business, such as affinity, speculative, or incentive, continues to grow at a steady rate. Groups also book further out, and affinity groups basically market themselves. So when you start thinking about building your Holland America Line business, a great way is to start thinking about groups that you can put together, and especially when it comes to Alaska and Europe are really great ways to sort of tip your toes into the water when it comes to selling Holland America Line. And one that I want to mention in particular of our wonderful group programs is our Connections program. And this is really for small affinity groups. It includes 2 extra gap points for groups of 24 guests or fewer. You'll receive a tour conductor ratio of 1 to 10 with a maximum of 2 tour conductor credits. And as I mentioned, those 2 extra gap points for each group. This is the perfect program if you have those, if you can think about within the area that you live in, if you know there are dance groups or music groups or knitting groups, bridge players, educational seminars, any of those type of things, go out in your local market and find those affinity groups that would benefit from being, they want to do some type of vacation together or holiday together. It's a great way for you to get that group together and offer them something wonderful. And having those 2 extra gap points definitely will help you in providing some amazing amenities while your clients are on board our ships. So make sure you contact your business development manager to set up your small affinity groups using our Connections program. And I've mentioned our business development managers, our BDMs, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the benefits of working with our team. There really are so many benefits that I can't even go through all of them in this short period of time. But what I do want to mention to you is that our BDMs are highly experienced professionals who can help you with, as I mentioned, putting your groups together. They can help you with strategies for successfully promoting Holland America Line cruises, how to maximize the effectiveness of promotional offers and cruise nights, so helping you out with a marketing plan. With the business, your group business, they can give you tips on how to develop groups. They can talk to you about the small affinity group options. They can also help you with the different types of gap amenity options that are available and to help you put that together for your group's needs. They can also help you leverage the comprehensive tools and resources that are available to help you book, plan, and promote Holland America Line cruises that are available on GoHal.com. And then if you haven't heard, we have this really terrific program. It's On Stage Alaska. We, a few years ago, also created Online Alaska. And these are opportunities for you and your clients where we bring the experts in to talk about Alaska and really bring Alaska to life. They can be in person for the On Stage Alaska, or if you have clients that are sort of scattered all over North America, we can also put together an online Alaska program for you. But this is something that your BDM can really help you with. So as you're building your Holland America Line business, whether you're just starting or you're already an expert with Holland America Line, please rely on your BDM. They will be the ones that will help walk you through how to put the right strategy in place, how to put together a great business and marketing plan. So I'm sure all of you are wondering, where do I go to find out who my BDM is? If you don't know who your BDM is, that would be GoHal.com. We have a list of all of our BDMs there, and you can sort them and see who covers what territories. You'll see the states, the regions of North America, and be able to contact the right person. Okay, so how can you really promote it and get even more amenities for your clients? We currently have our wave offer going on, and it's the Why Not Now promotion. It's one of our richest offers of the year. For about another week and a half, you can take advantage of our Why Not Now promotion. You can choose from over 500 sailings for your clients and receive all of the following offers: free stateroom upgrades, up to 10% off select shore excursions, up to $1,000 air credit per stateroom, and deposits start at $99 per person. Plus, if you book your client in a suite, Your clients will also receive up to $600 in onboard spending money. And Why Not Now is combinable with Gap and TC, adding even more value to you and your clients. You don't want to miss out on this opportunity. Why Not Now ends February 29th. If you haven't heard yet, I mentioned that $99 deposit for Why Not Now, but for the next, this was only a 1-week promotion that started February 12th, but we've now extended it through February 28th. It is combinable with Why Not Now. If you book your clients' their next Holland America Line cruise adventure, you can do it with just a $25 deposit. This promotion, as I mentioned, is combinable with Why Not Now and available through February 28th, so you'll want to take advantage of this soon. Also, we have exciting promotions that will be starting in March. One of our promotions, our early booking offer, will be the best offer of the season, and it's valued at $1,200. So stay tuned for announcements about the details for these promotions. One thing I want to mention is if you are not already on our distribution list to receive our partnerships e-newsletter, which comes out every 2 weeks, please either contact us. We have a 1-800 number on GoHal.com, or contact your BDM, and we'll put you on our list. We have a partnerships e-newsletter that contains valuable information, not just about promotions that are coming up. We also announce new products that are open, ready to book. It contains a wealth of information, so please sign up if you don't already receive it to get our partnerships e-newsletter. I've talked a lot about GoHal.com, and I really want to stress that this is a great place, and it's really a one-stop shop for information about Holland America Line. Your first source of information should be your BDM, but if you're looking for something and you need to get some information quick about whether it's marketing materials, the promotions that are going on, whether you want to book your clients, you can do all of that through GoHal.com. It's our exclusive website that we've created just for you, our travel advisors. It provides tools and resources for booking, planning, and promoting Holland America Line cruises and land and sea journeys. GoHal.com offers resources for learning, including Holland America Line Academy. So if you go to GoHal.com, you'll have access to all these things, and includes current highlights, events not to miss, and news you can use. GoHal.com provides easy access to content that is relevant and timely. And I mentioned that GoHal really does provide you with so many tools and resources. One of the great tools that we have that I think is underutilized is our promo toolkit. So I'm going to give you a tip here. Please go to GoHal and check out the promo toolkit. This is our easy-to-use program that enables travel advisors to build their own marketing programs. It provides all the tools you'll need to produce effective emails, print ads, flyers, and banner ads. And it really just takes a matter of minutes. It includes support for promoting groups, too. If you haven't had a chance to use it yet, check it out at GoHal.com. We've won numerous awards for our promo toolkit. And I'll tell you right now, it is so easy to use. I tried it myself when we first created it. And I am someone that is very challenged when it comes to technology. And I was able to create a flyer in less than 5 minutes with my name on there, my contact information. You can put all of your information on there. You'll see that in the example on the screen, that it says ABC Travel, and there's some contact information, but that's where you would put your agency, your contact information. It pulls in the itineraries that you're interested in directly from Polar, as well as real-time pricing information. So we do a lot of the work for you, and these are beautiful emails, print ads, flyers. You can use all of this, so please take advantage of it. Also through GoHal.com, you can access our Holland America Line Academy. Holland America Line Academy is our award-winning interactive training program designed to help you expand and grow your premium cruise line business. Our new platform rewards travel advisors with amenities at silver, gold, and platinum levels by completing a combination of core and specialist courses. Most recently, we released specialist courses for Northern Europe, the Caribbean, and Asia. Our specialist courses help you become familiar with the destinations we visit and help you identify the clients that are prime targets for these destinations. And by completing Holland America Line Academy courses, you'll earn CLIA credits towards ACC or MCC and continuing education credits for the Travel Institute or ACTA. If you aren't already following us on Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn, or all of the above, there's really no better way for you to stay in touch with Holland America Line than our trade social media sites. These are sites that we have, again, exclusively created, and it's curated. All the content on there is curated exclusively for our travel advisors. We post content multiple times a day, so you'll always have access to the latest news. You can visit us to learn about new promotions, upcoming events, announcements, celebrate successes, and find professional development opportunities that help you grow your Holland America Line business. You can share what you learned on your FAM cruise and send us your photos. We'll post them on our social media sites. And our goal is to really make the sites engaging, entertaining, and educational for travel advisors. Our social media sites are also a great way for you to share content with your clients on your own social platforms without having to build it yourself. Every article and post that we have is approved and ready for your use. And not all of the posts that we have are related to Holland America Line. There are some that we get surveys in that have to do with industry statistics, and it's great information for you. And of course, I had to show off my picture that I took with Oprah while on the Girls Getaway cruise, and that was really a fabulous experience. But really, if you like us, follow us on any of these sites that you use, you will get a lot of great information, and you can even DM me, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. And something that we introduced not too long ago, and this is really great for travel advisors because I know all of you are on the go and you're so busy during the day. We have created Holland America Line's Partnerships Podcast. It's designed really for those on-the-go travel advisors, with podcasts ranging from 10 to 20 minutes each. You can stay current on all things Holland America Line by listening to them whenever, wherever, and however is most convenient for you. Partnership podcasts can be accessed from the Learn menu at GoHal.com. You should check back often for new episodes. We include a lot of people from within our company that are experts. So we've had Orlando Ashford, our president, on before. We've had Fritz from our food and beverage department talk about some of the new changes and things that we're doing, all things culinary on board. So there's a lot to listen to, and a great way to do it is when you're in your car and you want to listen to it on your way to work. It's a great way to get quick information. So I know I shared a ton of information with all of you, and that was a lot to digest. Again, think about GoHal.com. Think about our social media sites. If you search HAL Partnerships, H-A-L Partnerships, all one word, in Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter, you can find us, follow us, like us. And then, you know, the BDM is also someone who you should rely on. So if you do those three things, go to GoHal and follow us in social media and work with your BDM. That is going to help increase your Holland America Line business tremendously. But before we go to the Q&As, we're not done yet. We have a few giveaways that we want to make sure we thank you for spending the time with us today to learn more about Holland America Line. We have 4 gifts to give away, 1 sailor bag and 3 Alaska backpacks. And I think, Sarah, you're going to help do a random drawing?
Yeah, absolutely. So you mentioned we have 4 giveaways, so I'm going to go ahead and do 4 random drawings. And once I say your name, we're going to take note of it, and we will be contacting you after to connect with you to get you your giveaway. So our first winner is Dave Wilson. Congratulations, Dave. Our next winner is going to be Jill Goldblatt. Congratulations, Jill. And our third winner, we have 4, right, Eva? So our third winner is
Yes.
Nelda Ford. Congratulations, Nelda. And then our very last winner is going to be Amy Chansey. Congratulations, Amy. So we'll follow up with all of you after the webinar and get you those giveaways. But we do want to take a couple minutes to answer some questions here. So if you have some questions, go ahead and type them into that questions pane, or stick around and see if some of these are relevant to you as well that have been coming in already. So I'll just jump right in, Eva. The first question is, is there a minimum age for Alaska Denali tours?
Nope, I am not aware of a minimum age. We do have a minimum age for our cruises that we will not allow infants under 6 months of age. So keep that in mind. But as far as the land and sea journeys, I do not think we have a minimum age for that.
Okay, perfect. I know you showed some of the itineraries, but we have another question that is, are there any Alaska or European cruises that leave from either San Francisco or Los Angeles?
We do have the 21-day Alaska. It's the in-depth program, EXE in-depth program that we have for Alaska. It's 21 days round trip San Francisco. But as far as any to Europe, unfortunately, we don't. We have transatlantics that go from Fort Lauderdale, and I think Boston too, but none from the West Coast.
Okay. The next question, and you may direct them to their BDM for this one, but I'll go ahead and ask it. On hollandamerica.com, is it possible to get brochures mailed directly to home-based agents? Because the default address is their host agency address.
Yes, they should work with their BDM on that, and their BDM can definitely help them. But yeah, that should not be an issue.
Great. And then last question that's come in so far is, do you have any upcoming FAM trips or training for advisors that they should keep in mind?
I love that question. Yes, we have a number of FAM opportunities, and those can be found on GoHal.com. It's such an important part of, I think, a travel advisor's education in knowing how to differentiate one cruise line from another, or any type of vacation option. It can be land-based too, but it really brings Holland America to life. And when you are able to experience it and talk about it from your own point of view. And of course, I know not everyone can do every single cruise line and every single land option that's available. And that's when taking a Holland America Line Academy course on a particular destination. We have those short specialist courses that are 15 to 20 minutes long. That is truly beneficial for a travel advisor, but we do have FAM opportunities. Go to GoHal.com. And you can also work with your BDM because they'll be able to tell you the right one for you to go to.
Perfect. Okay, well, I think that's all the questions that we have so far for today. If you think of anything else after the fact, feel free to contact your BDM with Holland America Line or reach out to ASTA. We can help get you in touch with someone from Holland America Line. As I mentioned, this webinar was being recorded, so if you would like to listen to it again or share it with your team, it will be available on asta.org in the video e-library. Thank you to Eva and everyone else who joined us on today's call. This will conclude today's presentation, and we hope everybody has a wonderful afternoon.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.